These are really good. They're cheesy.
Just like the restaurant.
Yeah.
Enchiladas.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Hey y'all, it's Tammy with Collard Valley Cooks, and today we're making one of Chris's favorites, beef enchiladas with homemade enchilada and cheese sauce. We're going to start out making the enchilada sauce. This is one of Chris's very favorites, and it's in the second cookbook along with the enchilada recipe. So we're going to start with the sauce, and the first thing you do is you use a 1/4 cup of oil and get it hot in a saucepan, because then you're going to add a little flour to it. So we're going to go ahead and put in a 1/4 cup of cooking oil. This is just vegetable oil. You can use corn oil, whatever you want to use. So I'm going to use my big thing of chili powder in this 8-cup scoop, and we're going to scoop out, a 1/4 cup of chili powder. Because we're going to be adding garlic, so make sure you got a garlic clove handy. I'm going to use a press for it, but I'm not going to press it until it's time to use it. And so we got that ready. We've got 8 ounces of tomato sauce. Now this is picante tomato sauce, and I just happen to have this in the pantry, so it'll have a little heat to it. So I'm going to use it today. We'll be using some cumin as well. So right now our oil is getting warm. We're going to go ahead and put in our 2 tablespoons of flour, and that's just regular all-purpose flour. I'm going to let that mix up in that oil. We've got our flour and our hot oil, and now we're going to put in our chili powder. That's a 1/4 cup of chili powder. Enchilada sauce has a lot of chili powder in it. We're going to add some garlic. So we'll dice a little bit right quick. Diced is really small. So I'm cutting the lines really small, not like chopping them. And really thin this way. And that's probably about a tablespoon. All right, we're going to put in this tablespoon of diced onion. We're going to put in this 8 ounces of tomato sauce. I'm going to turn it down. All right, we're going to add 1 1/2 cups of water. Here's a cup and a half of water. Now we're going to put in a 1/2 teaspoon of ground cumin. A teaspoon of salt. And a 1/2 cup of ketchup. So all we got left is ketchup. We've got in cooking oil, flour, chili powder, garlic, onion, tomato sauce, water, cumin, salt, and now it's just ketchup. A 1/2 cup of ketchup. Now all we have to do is let this simmer for 10 minutes. And then we'll pour it up and put it in something to pour it out of to serve. Okay, so we're just going to flip over in the cookbook to page 29 where the enchilada recipe is. You want to have a nice casserole dish. You can go ahead and spray it with cooking spray. I'm going to go ahead and preheat the oven. I don't even tell you what temperature to bake it on, so we'll just go with 350. So you might want to put a note in here on page 29, bake at 350 degrees. All right, so for this, you're going to need enchilada sauce, which we have prepared. We're going to need a cheese sauce. You're going to need some corn tortillas, in which Chris went got some really nice, soft, fresh ones today. So the next thing I guess we can do is make our cheese sauce. All right, while your sauce is simmering, you need to whisk it well off the bottom of the pot so that it doesn't stick, because it's nice and kind of a creamy sauce. It's not real thick, but it's a really nice sauce. So you don't want it to just sit there and boil the whole time without stirring it. All right, we're going to jump over here and make our cheese sauce. You're going to need 2 cups of shredded Mexican blend cheese. 2. Okay, all you're going to do is have 2 cups of this cheese and a batter bowl or something that's microwavable. You're going to put in a 1/4 cup of water into your measured cup and then fill it to the 1 cup mark. So you'll have a 1/4 cup of water and 3/4 cups of half and half. If you don't know what half and half is, it's half regular milk and half cream. So you can mix that up yourself, half regular milk and half cream. You could use whipping cream or you can use evaporated milk for your cream, either one. We're going to put this in here and we're going to microwave this on 1-minute intervals and mix it and whisk it in between. All right, with this cheese sauce, you've got to microwave it until it looks creamy, because at first it's going to look all lumpy looking. So you got to get it hot enough to really get that cheese mixed in good with the milk, or it's going to look all lumpy looking. So just remember that. I think this looks good. We're going to set this right here, and now we're going to pour up our sauce into a jar. I'm going to use a pint jar to put my sauce in. So I'll mix it good. Get it off the sides good. Then we're going to pour it in this jar. It's nice and hot. All right, it's not all going to quite fit in the jar. We're going to use what's in the pot to use for our enchiladas tonight, and then I will have this much sauce reserved for the next time we want to have something delicious. And of course, you can use it on other things. You don't have to just use it on an enchilada. You can use it on burritos or whatever you want to make. So if you were going to pour it, you can buy these ball jars that have a spout for a straw, and I like to use them as a pour spout for like caramel sauces and barbecue sauces and things like this. So just keep that in mind. These are on the website for sale if you want to get one, and they also have them at your local Walmart. So I'm going to put the lid on this and let that cool down. We're about ready to mix up our enchiladas. Now, for our enchiladas, we have a ground chuck that's already drained and cooked. And so now all we have to do is put them together. All right, I just warmed these up a little bit. You can wet them a little bit because these things are prone to want to just fall to pieces on you. So do it really, really fast after you heat them up. I just stuck them in the microwave for 30 seconds. And so I'm just going to go fast. I'm going to make one more beef, and then I'm going to make a couple of cheese. See, they're already wanting to split up on me. It just takes them a second. And yeah, you can wet them, but I just don't like to go to the trouble. All right, so we're going to do a little bit of cheese and a couple. Now we're going to, that's all I'm making for us because it's just a few of us. Now what we're going to do is pour our cheese sauce over the top of them. And then I'm going to pour this enchilada sauce over the top of them. And you can make more. You know, of course, there's enough cheese sauce and enchilada sauce to make as many as you want. Now we're just going to top them with a little bit of cheese and get them in the oven and bake them until they're hot and bubbly. And then we're going to enjoy dinner. Yum! Simple, easy cooking. These are nice and bubbly. So we're ready to get them out. All right, we're going to dip some out for you. This is Chris's favorite. I don't know how hot that sauce is going to be. When you tasted it, Chris, was it pretty hot?
A little bit.
A little bit. Looks nice and bubbly, don't it? So I had these on 350, and then right when I, about 10 minutes before I got them out of the oven, I turned them up to 375 just to get them nice and bubbly. All right, so I'm going to get Chris's out of the middle because he likes the beef ones the best.
All right, let's try it. You want to see what it looks like up close?
Sure.
These are really good. They're cheesy. They're not too spicy. I tasted some of the sauce before she put the ketchup in it, and it was a little more spicy. But this is good. Not spicy at all.
You still like the recipe?
Mm-hmm.
As simple as it is, I'm surprised you like them so much, but it's the sauce, I guess, that makes them, right?
Yep. And you put some sauerkraut. It's just like the restaurant.
Yeah.
Enchiladas.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
All right, he likes them. So thanks for watching, y'all. Thanks for watching Colored Valley Cooks, where we cook like Mama did. And sometimes the Mexican restaurant. Bye, y'all. Love ya.